Rapidly intensifying hurricane force area of low pressure developing on a track towards the west coast will deliver a significant west-northwest swell for Southern California later Thursday into Friday. This will likely crack the top 5 largest west-northwest swells for the region over the last 15 plus years and could surpass the benchmark swell of February 2008 to become the largest.
Today is Thursday, January 5th, and California just got hit with probably the second biggest winter storm it's seen in a very, very, very long time. And it brought some surf that was roughly around in the 40 to 50 foot range up in Northern California. Here in Southern California, it has reached already, it's going to be reaching up to about 20 feet tonight. So tomorrow, they're claiming is going to be all time. And if that's the case, I am super excited because, one, this is a pretty west swell, and there's quite a few novelty waves here in Orange County that are going to be on fire. And one of them is going to be the south side of Seal Beach, and hopefully the outer jetty on the south side basically kind of breaks like a cloud break, and if this swell hits there right, it could be pretty magical there tomorrow morning. And also another spot in Huntington, outside the cliffs, there's an outer sandbar reef called Boxcars, and this place handles some pretty big swell, and it gets pretty heavy. So there's a possibility that this wave could break tomorrow too. My fingers are super crossed because I think this is going to be the biggest swell of the West Coast that we're going to see for this winter for 2023. And I'm basically just gearing everything up. Maybe I could be getting a little too psyched up on everything. So I'm going to go and get all my gear ready. I'm probably going to bring my 8.6, a 7.2, and a 6.8. Those are going to be my 3 boards of choice. If Boxcars is breaking, I'll definitely be using the 7.2. If it's bigger than 15 feet, I might go the 8.6. But I have a feeling that the swell is going to drop pretty quickly because it peaks tonight. So I'm just so frothing because this type of stuff doesn't really happen here in Southern California. We get swell, but not like to this level. And so definitely going to bring those 3 boards, going to bring some flotation. I might even wear a helmet if I surf the actual shore break at Seal Beach, because that can get pretty heavy, and the last thing I want is to have a board to the head. So we'll get started. I'll show you the forecast. So here's today. This is today. Here's today. So it's been pretty windy today, and then it just jolts up to 18 feet. We're looking at basically about an 8-foot swell, and it's gonna stay pretty solid for a couple hours, and then it drops. And then here we are. We're into Friday, and this is basically looking around. We're gonna be having roughly. I'm gonna say it's gonna hold at probably like close to a 6-foot swell, even though it says 5. I think I might be pushing, especially with the high tide in the morning. It might just swamp it out, but in the afternoon it's gonna be on. So these conditions look not good, but tomorrow I know for sure there's actually going to be some offshore winds in the morning, so it's going to be pretty good. So let's get fucking fired up. So here I am. I'm already getting all the gear ready. So this is a 6.8 Pesh, 7.2 Pesh, and a 8.6 Padillac. I'm pretty excited about these boards. I love these boards. They work super great. I've already got most of the car dialed. I got all the gear. So tomorrow we're going to wake up super early, get on it. I'm going to pick up my friend James, who's going to be doing a lot of the videoing and filming for me on this swell. So fingers crossed that everything comes together, because this would literally be straight novelty style. So see you guys soon. We're about to get out there. Ready, Chris? You know what time it is? What a freaking run of swell did we have. Wow. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. The swell was just unbelievable. Definitely novelty style in some of the places here in Southern California, like Seal Beach. Hasn't been that good in a very, very, very long time. And, you know, it's crazy to hear that places like Black's was hitting like, 30 to 40 feet on some of the sets that were coming in there. That's freaking nuts. And the Harvest buoy was reading at like almost 28 feet. That is freaking huge. That swell that we just had from last week was by far probably, I think, the biggest swell that we've had in like longer than 15 years. I want to say close to like 30 or 40 years, maybe if not 50. That was like the Brody swell of the North Pacific, because that was pretty hectic. What's even crazier too is that there's another swell that's going to be coming this coming week, which could possibly may even be more powerful than this last one. There's talks that they possibly might be running the eddy. There's just so much stuff going on in just the North Pacific being active. So there's going to be a lot to share in next vlog. So don't forget to like, subscribe, watch more videos as everything is just unwinding and coming together. So we'll see you soon next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Aloha.